It's better Leverkusen and as Roma in the Europa League Semi-finals, Leg 2 action this Thursday, kicking off at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on May 9th. Before we get into the Leverkusen and Roma predictions for this game, let's look back to Leg 1, where better Leverkusen scored early and late, with Florian Wirtz scoring in the 28th minute and Robert Andrich scoring in the 73rd. Leverkusen piled up the shot attempting Roma 19-8, but the shots on target were much closer at just 4-2 Leverkusen. So let's get into the Champions League predictions for this game. Be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to 2,000 subscribers, and there's still plenty more soccer to go this year and summer. The odds in this game will make Leverkusen heavy favorites at home at -200, the draw plus 333, Roma plus 550. To advance, Leverkusen massive favorites at -5,000, and if you think Roma can pull a huge upset here, not only win this game but also move on, they will be 18-1 underdogs. Over 2.5, -138. The under, +110. Both teams to score yes, -125. And the both teams to score no, -106. Now, head-to-head, these teams also met in last year's Europa League Semi-finals, with Roma advancing, winning 1-0 in Italy. The teams drew 0-0 in Germany. So tight games and unders have generally been the way to go in these games, with now just 3 goals combined in the 3 recent meetings. Now, Leverkusen, after several close games, blew Frankfurt out of the water blew them out of the water on Sunday by a 5-1 score, even though they didn't even need to win. They already have the title wrapped up. Certainly didn't want to lose and snap their undefeated streak, but they still ran out to a huge win. So they're still undefeated now in 48 games and have scored in all but one of those games as well. Obviously, that being said, Leverkusen is still undefeated in the Europa League at 9-2-0. They scored in every game, multiple goals in 9 of their 11 Europa League games, but they have conceded in 4 of 6, so both teams to score has gone 4-2 of late in the Europa League and 6-5 in total in those 11 games. For Roma, they were home to Juve on Sunday and they drew 1-1. That puts them 6th in Serie A, 4 points above 7th place Lazio, but tied with Atalanta for the last Champions League spot, with both teams on 60 points, but Atalanta getting the advantage and being seeded 5th. They only have 3 losses, home or away, in all competitions in 18 games, but they are now winless in 3. They only have 1 win in 5, and they have allowed a goal in 6 straight. Roma has. In the Europa League, they only have suffered 3 defeats in their 3 Europa League games, and they've scored in 10 of 13. But if you look at their away form, which is where they'll be here, it's not been great, as they're 2-3-3 in their Europa League games this term. If you go back to past seasons, they're actually 3-5-7 in road Europa League games as well. So when we're looking at Leverkusen and Roma predictions and best bets for the Champions League, now Roma will have to go ahead and attack, being down in a 2-0 hole already. Leverkusen don't need the win. I never want to be betting on a team that doesn't need to win, but you just can't bet against Leverkusen's undefeated streak or their scoring streak, and they're playing at home. So let's go for both teams to score in this game. I can't see Leverkusen not scoring. I think Roma will have to attack, and they're capable of scoring. Let's just go both teams to score, -125. What do you think? Can Leverkusen's amazing undefeated streak continue? Do you think Roma can pull the upset? Leave your bets down there in the comments, and good luck with all of your picks in the Europa League this week.